Hey, what's happening, guys? So Liverpool are on the verge of announcing the signing of Dominik Szoboszlai, and I tell you what, this might just be their most exciting incoming since Mo Salah in 2017. It's slightly left field in that it appeared Newcastle were front runners for him as an alternative to James Maddison, but opted to throw all their eggs in the Sandro Tonali basket instead. And that's a decision the Reds' transfer committee have taken full advantage of. Reports claim that Liverpool only got in touch with Leipzig earlier this week, and the deal initially looked difficult to complete, but the dynamic shifted over the past 24 hours as the Merseyside Giants have decided to meet the Hungarian International €70 million release clause. For those of you unaware of Szoboszlai, he was hyped up beyond belief 2 or 3 years ago, only for it to die down a little bit due to a serious abductor injury, as well as having to play under numerous different managers who all had their own distinct philosophies. However, he still produced terrific numbers over the past couple of years, with 10 goals and 13 assists this season from right wing, as well as 10 goals and 9 assists in the previous year from out wide left. It's this very versatility that's caught the eye of scouts around the continent, and I'm certain Klopp, along with the rest of his coaching staff, are ecstatic with the numerous tactical tweaks they can make when this fella is on the pitch. In terms of his career trajectory, Szoboszlai came through Salzburg's academy, spent a year on loan at their feeder club Lefering, as several players have done in the past, before winning numerous titles at Salzburg and making the move over to fellow Red Bull club Leipzig. Aside from winning the Austrian Bundesliga Player of the Season in 2020, Szoboszlai has quickly established himself as a leader, as showcased by the fact that he's already captaining Hungary at the age of 22. And some of you may remember him from the UEFA Nations League tie against England when he scored the winner in a narrow 1-0 victory at the Puskás Arena in Budapest. As much as it pains me to say this as a United supporter, I reckon he's a clear upgrade on Mason Mount, who was Liverpool's primary target for this position before he agreed a deal with Man United, and missing out on the Englishman might just prove to be a blessing in disguise for one and all at Anfield. Moving on to Szoboszlai's style of play, he's an elegant hybrid player who I like to describe as a wide number 10 or inverted winger. Back in the day, he'd probably have been considered his side's primary playmaker, who was hanging around midfield doing fuck all in terms of work rate while those around him got their socks dirty. But this is the polar opposite of how he operates. While players blessed with technical excellence might not have the engine to cover ground, this fella has stamina and speed in abundance, which is why you'll often find him winning the ball back in the opposition half while making more blocks and clearances than most other attacking midfielders put together. When you couple this pressing with elite skills in possession, you have yourself an all-action footballer who fits into Klopp's system to a T. Despite his 6'1" frame, Szoboszlai is a fantastic carrier of the ball too. This is largely down to the fact that he's become physically stronger, faster, and more agile than he previously was. And this very robustness allows him to not just be a threat of set pieces, which is the one key attribute fans tend to associate with him, but also in open play. His clean ball striking ability and wondrous technique make for a highly enjoyable highlights reel, and his thunderous right foot is why teammates look to supply him outside the box at every possible opportunity. When he's not unleashing one of his trademark shots from distance, the lad is playing sharp balls into runners ahead of him regardless of whether he's cutting in from the left or right. What will undoubtedly get the crowd more exciting than anything else though are his free kicks. His dead ball strikes have become his core strength, and that stems from the fact that he's been taking 200 free kicks in practice every single day since he was 12 years old, and the sheer variety of goals he scores well and truly is a sight to behold. That being said, there are a couple of areas in his game that need work. He has a habit of losing possession in dangerous situations, can often get caught out when expected to man-mark an opposition player, and struggles to beat his man one-on-one. However, he's still only young, so there's plenty of room for improvement, and he has no shortage of confidence either. In a Champions League game between PSG and Leipzig, Neymar tried to get into his head before a penalty by asking him if he's going to score, to which Szoboszlai simply replied yes. Neymar then pestered him by stating, "Are you sure?" and Szoboszlai gave him a smirk and responded, "I never miss," before slotting the ball past Donnarumma in goal to secure a last-minute 2-all draw. That very confidence doesn't translate into arrogance either. Szoboszlai is a permanent reminder of where he came from tattooed on his left arm, which reads, "Talent is given by God, but without determination and sacrifice, it's worth nothing." As always, I hope you found this video useful, implore you to subscribe if you're new, and suggest you keep an eye out for the games against Man City next season because Szoboszlai is really good mates with Erling Haaland, which should add a little bit of spice to an already fascinating contest. Cheers, and I'll catch you in the next one, folks. Peace.